was a palpable tension over the weekend at the artisan markets in the Enugu North Local Government area of Enugu State following an instruction by Governor Ugwanyi to eject occupants of the market, predominantly Hausa people from the area. The traders, who claimed to have spent over 16 years in the market, alleged that they were being harassed and treated like animals by the government. It was gathered that Ugwanyi had on Wednesday convened a meeting with leaders of the Hausa community and directed the traders to be relocated to a temporary site, citing a court judgment in favor of City Gas Company as the owner of the land against one Sani Mohammed and others doing cow business on the land. A day after the meeting with the governor, the market located along Enugu Port Harcourt Road was allegedly invaded by some security personnel and 200 thugs to oversee its demolition without prior notice. A former chairman of Artisan Market, Alhaji Adamu Mayiwa, said the demolition attempt was, however, met with stiff resistance by some unidentified youth who sustained various degrees of bullet injury, including a woman who broke her hand. The market fence and main gates leading to the premises of permanent sites were put down by the bulldozers, and some shops were destroyed by people working for the City Gas Company, who were later chased away and had to abandon their equipment. Some passengers and private car owners were also attacked during the fury, and their vehicles destroyed beyond repair by the rampaging youth on Thursday, a day after the meeting with the governor. Burnt and destroyed cars were abandoned on the road, Mayiwa said. He added that over 15 police vans deployed to restore normalcy at the scene were on the ground till Friday afternoon when another crisis started. Another crisis started in the area. All of a sudden, we started hearing gunshots repeatedly, making people to start running. A woman broke her hand while running because she was afraid a boy sustained bullet wound. The next thing we saw were the bulldozers pulling down the fence and gates. We started asking one another why the demolition when the governor had given us 2 weeks when we discussed this land issue in the government house with him. Mayiwa said the demolition disregarded the sanctity of the Muslim Ramadan fasting period. Also speaking, the secretary of New Artisan Market, Ismail Ilyasu Abubakar, said he was surprised by the words used by the governor during their meeting with him. Abubakar said an attempt to explain and show Ugwanyi that the gazetted land and City Gas Company's portion of the land was rejected. According to him, the governor said, "I don't care. The gazetted and allocation given to you people is invalid." He said the governor is deliberately pursuing us. They are maltreating us. If you go to places like Kano, Kaduna and other states in the north, you will discover that Igbos have lots of investments worth billions of naira there, but nobody harasses them like what they are doing to us here now. They harass us like animals. Our people sleep outside like animals with rain beating them, even though we are fasting, and they came with tear gas and started shooting. An Hausa community leader, Alhaji Lawal Mohammed Ayaga, lamented that efforts made to explain to the governor that the land belonging to City Gas Company is a small portion which is different from the gazetted artisan market allocated to Hausa community and others during the former governor Chimaroke Nnamani's administration was cut short as he refused to listen to them. So at the end of the day, what happened? So you people, did you bring out gun to chase them away, or what actually happened? And unfortunately, we have not even heard anything from the government. More than 72 hours, if not 48 hours, they've not said anything. Now they are the ones coming out to speak. So, but from all the reports we have gotten, that you guys, you brought out your AK-47 and you dealt with the security agencies, which and other people with our government officials, that they left their vehicles, and that is it. Well, let's hear from the government. And when I heard this, I was like, oh, why would they even eject them? They just told them to just leave because they've been there for a very long time. Even if they've been there for some few years ago, and you can't just tell them to live like that. You can't tell the marketers or the traders to live like that. But from their own account, they said they have given them a temporary place, not that they just told them to just leave. But from what they are saying again is that it's it was agreed that it's going to be in 2 weeks time. So the whole thing is not really clear. But what the people are saying now is that you guys have AK-47s with you in that market. Why is the government not saying anything? That is where a lot of people are concerned, and they are bothered about the silence and the conspiracy and a lot of things being shrouded in secrecy with these governments across board. Well, God bless this Enugu governor. At least one state is out of your reach and control. Even the governor has no right to give out land that doesn't belong to him. You can't come to Enugu, occupy property belonging to an individual and still seek protection from government. But your governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje did the same thing in Kano State by relocating Sabungari New Road Park to Forest, and my southern brothers obeyed without complaint. All this madness have to stop, or let's break this contraption. If you can't obey the law of the land, relocate back to your state where there is no law. If the Hausa did not raise up now, I'm sorry for them. That the rain that is about to fall may fall upon every Hausa speaking language. Well, it's either now or later, but for sure they are leaving Enugu state. Better come back home, or you have yourself to blame. Let them come to you for their needs, which is inevitable. Under Hausa, our governors are afraid of unknown gunmen. Is it not what you are? You chased the police and government officials with AK-47, and the Fulani army didn't do you anything. Let all the Igbo governors begin the importation of cows like the AKT government did. This Fulani nonsense must stop. Tell Nigeria army to come and take their vehicle, because I sell it to condemn iron people. Keep tapping and tapping. Most of you stay there. Abi na your papa land. These people hate everyone, even if you are a Christian, as far as you are a northerner. The reason they chase those officials and the security agents attached to them with AK-47, okay? Somebody asks, is that the reason why you chase them with AK-47? Could you imagine such audacity? Relocate to your state of origin, Abi. And they are talking about what is happening to other Igbos in the DC, that they have a, but they are not, they occupy those places legally. And just like somebody said, if you are not doing the right thing, or you are not in a proper location, you'll be relocated to another place. You know, when they were talking, I was like, why would the government want to do that? You are just relocating them. You are just telling them to leave. So where? But they have a temporary place. And you said no. Well, the most important thing is that let's hear from the government, but they have kept quiet for so long. I don't know whether you have heard it, but as far as I'm concerned, I've not heard anything from the side of the government.